So I've washed my sweet potatoes and I've taken a sharp point of a knife and I've poked holes on both sides of each potato just to so the skins don't explode in my oven. And I'm going to bake them at 400, well, depending how large the potato is. You want them to be baked, but you certainly don't want to over bake them because they're going to bake again when you put the syrup on. So I'll bake them for about an hour and I'll be testing them toward the end. So here we have all the ingredients that are in this recipe. We have the sweet potatoes and 1 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of orange juice, and 6 tablespoons of butter. And this is just a little tip that maybe will help you, is that when I'm making a lot of recipes for a meal, or I want to make a lot of cookies, different types of cookies, I take one of these jelly roll pans and I put all my ingredients on that pan and I can set it aside, and then I know that everything is in one place and I will not forget to add an ingredient. So this is 2 minutes and I'm just going to give it a stir, turn off my burner, and I'm going to let it just sit. Just let it sit because I still have to take the skins off of my potatoes and put them in my buttered baking dish. So now while you're cooking the sweet potatoes, you're going to take your candied syrup and you're going to baste your sweet potatoes. And it's always nice to make this the day before. You don't have to, but you can make it the day. I mean, it's great. You could make this several days before. You could even freeze this, make it and freeze it, so you have one less thing to make on the day of your dinner. So I'm going to be cooking this at 350 for about a half an hour. And while I'm baking it, I'm going to be basting it every 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever. Okay? So we're going to baste this one more time. And I'm going to use the syrup that's in the pan. I'm just going to tilt it over a little bit. Go ahead and baste them. And I'm going to put, at this point, I'm going to turn the oven on to broil, and I'm going to put a few marshmallows on top. I just like to put marshmallows on one side because not everybody likes marshmallows. So that's up to you. And then I'm going to let this, I'm going to watch this very carefully, and when they're all toasty, I'm going to take it out and we're all done. So this is all done and ready to serve. Hope you have a nice holiday and I'll see you soon. Bye. Here's a little tip. I have some parchment paper here. You can see it. And I'm going to cut a piece of it and I'm going to use it to put my utensils that have candy on it. Because it'll save your countertop. But be very careful where you put it. I'm going to put it far away from my flame, okay? That way everything I'm using can go on there. And that makes for easy cleanup. This container is wonderful for keeping brown sugar. It has one of the lids that pops up and snaps back just snaps back down. And it keeps your brown sugar fresh. I've been using it for years and it's never let me down yet. Every time I open my brown sugar, it's perfect.